All right, last target for 2017. I think this is our third target. This is also the hardest one. It's rational exponents. It's a mix of being really easy and really hard. Now, there's two things about rational exponents. Number one is knowing what in the world a rational exponent is. So, like x to the 2/3, I can really write that as the third root of x squared, or vice versa. The fifth root of x to the 7th, I can rewrite that as x to the 7/5. So what happens is whatever's in the bottom goes in the root. We think the roots of the trees are on the bottom. And so whatever in the root goes in the bottom. So that's what a rational exponent is. And the reason for them is not so much to do problems like this, it's to do things like the square root of x times the cube root of x. I can't do these, but I can write this as x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/3. Which is kind of what we have going on up here. We have those type of problems all over this. I can't do these roots being multiplied together because they're not the same root, but I can do these as rational exponents. Because when they're written as rational exponents, then all the rules of exponents apply. So for instance here, I've got these two v's being multiplied together, right? So what do I do? Let's say it was x cubed times x to the 5th. That would be x to the 8th. You just add them together. So we've got v to the 6 times v to the negative 1/3. I have to figure out what 6 plus the negative 1/3 is. Now, to tell you the truth, the easiest way of doing this is to just take out your calculator, go 6 plus negative 1/3, and then hit math fraction. So let me show you that in the calculator. Alright, so how do we type in 6 plus a negative 1/3? So you type 6 plus negative, not a minus, right? 1 divided by 3. Hit enter. Now, that's the right answer. The only problem is I don't really want that answer. I want a fraction. So how do we turn this into a fraction? We hit math, which is right here. And then we go to number 1, which is fraction. You hit enter. And you hit enter one more time because it hasn't done anything yet. And that's 17/3. So on our paper, we're just going to write, get that guy out, 6, oh, not 6 to the negative 1, 17/3, it's v to the 17/3. And that's really it. So you add them. And if you want to do this by hand, 6 minus 1/3, or plus negative 1/3, put this over 1, and you need to come to a common denominator. So this would be 18/3 minus 1/3, which is 17/3. So actually that's faster than finding your calculator, taking it out, typing it in. However, most of the time students will look at it and say, well, I don't know how to do 6 plus negative 1/3. And I feel like you do. But I don't know. So if you don't want to come to common denominator by hand, use your calculator. It's okay. All right, let's try the other couple real fast. I got to go here to make this guy go away. So for this guy, so this will be v to the, what was it, 17/3. I'll keep that out there. So when you divide, you subtract, right? So we have to figure out what 1/2 minus 1/6 is. So you feel free to use the calculator. I'm going to multiply this top and bottom by 3 to make this 3/6 minus 1/6, which would be 2/6, which is also v to the 1/3. And that's it. You need a common denominator to add or subtract them, but once you have it, you write it down. So same thing here. I've got a's here, and I've got a's here. We have a to the 3/4 times a to the 2nd, right? So 3/4 plus 2. So what the heck is 3/4 plus 2? You put 2 and multiply it by 4/4 to make it fourths, right? So this would be 3/4 plus 8/4, which is 2, right? So that's 11/4, so a to the 11/4. And then the b's are annoying because I've got negative 12. So 12/1, you multiply top and bottom by 3 to get the thirds. So this would be negative 36/3. So 2/3 minus 36/3 would be b to the negative 34/3. But we can't really leave a negative exponent, so what do we do with that? We take that and move it to the bottom of our inequality. Oh, I missed some of that, didn't I? Let's try it one more time, see if I got it. So if you have a negative exponent, you flip it to the bottom. And then when you do flip it to the bottom, the negative sign goes away. And we've got it. So a to the 11 halves, is that right? No, 11 fourths, that's a 4. I think I erased the 4 part there. Over b to the 34 thirds. That's it. So feel free to review this as much as you need to. Watch different parts of it, come back to them. You should pause them at any time that you're still writing and I'm talking. Because I know I'm trying to go through the entire chapter in less than 15 minutes. I'm watching my timer right now. I'm at 21 minutes. So I think five sections, that should be 5 15-minute periods, right? So it does go fast. I know it does, but that's the beauty of the videos. Is you can pause them, watch them again as many times as you need to so that they become clear. Thank you. Good luck.